Hi everyone, welcome along. Thanks for tuning in. It's Nigel here again from Nigel's Modelling Bench. What are we today? Wednesday, January the 9th, 2019. So, yeah, year's flying by, eh? So, yeah, I want to start off, just before I do this review, I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to all my subscribers and those that follow me and everything. I'm absolutely gobsmacked. Less than 4 months, I think, really. More than 4 months actually on YouTube, but less than 4 months doing proper reviews and stuff. And yeah, absolutely gobsmacked. 623 is the count today. And yeah, really chuffed. So thank you very much, guys. I can't thank you enough. Going to do a little review for you today, which is a kit I've been absolutely gagging for. As soon as this was announced, I think I saw it on the ISM Friday night thing announced, I don't know, probably back in October. And it's a big kit. It's not cheap, but it's nice. And it's this one. It's the Takom Kran, and it comes with a Panther tank. And the thing is, this is called the Lucky Pack, as you can see. And it comes with any one of these 5 Panthers. And it's like a lucky dip, because you don't get out of a huge box. You don't know what the tank is until you actually get the kit open, and when you actually go to the shop, that's what the kit comes like. It's wrapped up in a bag, so it's sealed in like a white bin bag, so you can't tell what is in the kit. I'm guessing if you really tried, you could probably feel through and see whether you've got one with Zimmer or not, but I don't know. So yeah, so this is all sealed up. Let's get it open and have a look. This is the box top, and this is about as high as I can get on my camera, so it's just squeezed in. Sorry about the reflection, but there's not much I can do about it. So basically what we've got here is this Fry's crane. This basically broke down and it was towable. I'm guessing by a half track or something, and basically it was erected where it was needed in the field, and service work could be done in the field away from away from everyone else, and save having to take it back to the factory or main service centre or whatever. I don't know what they had. If you look on YouTube, there are some great videos of tank servicing, and they also give some good insights into how they were built and colours and all that sorts of thing. So basically what we've got here is a crane for servicing, and in the kit, as I say, we got one of these Panthers. They've all got the full interior, so we got a choice of a mid to late production with Zimmer, an early production with, they're all A's except for the last one, which is a D. So mid-late production with Zimmer, early production with no Zimmer, mid to early production with no Zimmer, late production with no Zimmer, and a late production with Zimmer, a D. So I don't know, maybe somebody can tell me down in the comments below. I'm guessing Darren Hedges is going to be all over this. I don't understand why we've got a late production here with Zimmer and a mid to late production with Zimmer, and the others don't have it. I thought they used Zimmer for a period of time and then stopped, so therefore late production wouldn't have it and the mid to early would. So please someone tell me in the comments to save me having to look all that up. So basically, having a look around the box, what we've got here, this is the side view showing us the model of the crane erected. I also should have said you can get this kit 2109, I think it is. This is 2108. Is just the crane without the tank, but this from Antics in the UK is £91. The retail's £99.99. With the crane kit without the tank is about 50 quid. So you may as well get this. So yeah, you're getting a tank for less money. And here we go. There's an end view there of it lifting the turret off a Panther. And then here's all the different versions we've got as I went through, and you can see here the detail on the full interior, all painted up and looking snazzy. So yeah, they've gone for the totally unweathered look there. And it also comes with a full engine and transmission by the look of it, which some of the kits don't, which is annoying. Like for instance, I think it's the Mini Art T54 series and T55s, they have no transmission. So if you display the engine open where the transmission would be. There's just a huge hole. So yeah, a bit annoying. Anyway, so let's get this open and have a look. And I know that you guys will be keen to see live opening, to see what I got. And so here is, as I said earlier, this is the box all sealed up, and I haven't opened it, it's still sealed. So what I'm going to do is just very gently go in from the side and cut the bag open. I'm guessing there's going to be, some people are going to be marketing these as open so you can actually choose what you get. It's going to be a bit funny, the collector's rod, this one, because if it's open, you know what you're getting. If it's not open, then you won't know what you're getting. And if there's one that's particularly rare, but then I suppose there's nothing stopping you buying the Panther kit and changing it, but then it'll be open. So I don't know. We shall have to see. So let's get that bag off of there. That can go on the floor down there. And here we've got our box of bits. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 27, 28, 29, got 30 sprues in this box. So yeah, that's pretty cool, 30 sprues. And there we go, there's my tank. This is the D late with Zimrit. So there's one other review I've seen of this, which is from High Altitude Scale Modelling, and I think he had the same tank as well. His name's Brett, and lately it's a bit, he's probably going to think I'm spooky, because every kit he reviews I go and buy it a couple of weeks later and review it. I would buy it before him, but the thing is, in America they get everything before us. So yeah, this is literally Antics. Just got this today. So I'll get these sprues out of the box anyway, and we'll go and have a look. 1, 2, 3. Right. So yeah, let's kick this off by have a look at the manual. Basics tennis on the front. It's the Fry's Kran 16-ton Strabo Kran, which I've read on here is short for Strassen Brock Kran or Road Gantry Crane. So there we go. Obviously taken down, towed on its wheels to where it's needed. And it was apparently made with the advent of the heavier tanks. The old 6-ton cranes weren't good enough, weren't man enough for the job. So this came along. If you want to read some history about it, there we go. It's, if you want to pause it there, you could have a read about it. And that's what Takom say about it anyway. So yeah, we've got it's got 16 build pages. We've got 2 pages with 4 different colour schemes, some adverts, and 16 stages, 15 pages in a glossy type book. So opening the book up, we start off, we've got our usual applying decals, removing PE, how to use your paints or the colour codes you need if you're going to use these paints from MIG. I wouldn't bother myself. And then you've got these health and safety bits and pieces here, and there's the legend about what the symbols mean. So we've got our sprue call out, which is numbered, and everything's there. I've just realised I haven't got the tyres out to show you, but I'll get those out in a minute. So yeah, it's all here. So going straight into the build, we start off with the main gantry, which is looking very, very detailed. It's got all the structure there, very nice. And we've got part of the winch mechanism here by the look of it. It's going to have some pulleys on here, which are going to be pulling the block and tackle across. Yeah, so there we go. We've got the block and tackle there. So I'm guessing this was all done manually, and this is probably some sort of gearbox, so that they could use that to make the, yeah, it looks like this is the actual lifting part, and this is actually for, you know, up and down for making the gantry go across by the look of it, or for the block and tackle to go across. There's the block and tackle itself. There's the gantry there, which is the rolling part of the block and tackle, which is going to go along. You can see we're using maybe 437mm of string on there, 320mm of chain, 1500mm of string. Wow, this thing's going to look beautiful when it's done. It's going to look very, very detailed and nice with all that chain and rope all over it. Then we've got part of the trolleys, the moving trolleys. So these are the actual support uprights, and these are the actual trailer bogies, if you like, by the look of it, and they're covered in gears. And then we've got more assembly here. This is the top of the uprights. They go into the bottom of the gantry. And then we've got here some more rope and no more chain, but some more rope. And we've got leaf springs here for the suspension. So that's all very well and good. I guess these things were towed behind half tracks. Then we're making up our wheels and tyres here. There's going to be 8 wheels, 8 tyres. We've got our brakes or just back plates on there. I'm guessing this has some sort of brake on it. Stop it rolling away. And then, yeah, we've got the vertical supports there. So we're making all them up. I don't know if there can be, I guess you could make them movable if you want to. Some sort of steering arm there or something, I'm not sure. Part of the mechanism, it might be part of the mechanism for erecting it. This is probably what that's all about. It'd be nice if you could make this actually work. It'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? So you could play with it. And then we've got it here in the towing position. So we've got a towing eye bit there, and then I don't know what these bits are. These are obviously some sort of clamps or shock absorber system. And this is it in the raised position here with the gantry and the chain hanging off it and everything. I think if you have to build it as a display, that's the way you'd go. And there we are, finally, we've got it all together there. Just adding a few finishing touches, and we've got an actual lifting jig for lifting a Panther turret. So obviously goes through hooks in the top there, and yeah, so you get that actual lifting jig. So if you now build a Panther with a fully detailed interior, which you get with this kit, you can have this displayed, lifted up with all the interior on show. So yeah, Takom have given us a whole new world of display and interiors now. And also Amusing Hobby have got one of these coming out very soon. So right, we've got 2 colour schemes here. This one's just in Dunkelgelb, this one's in Dunkelgelb with olive green camouflage. And then we've got another one here in Dunkelgelb with olive green again. And this one here is again in Dunkelgelb. So 43, 44, 43, 44. Due late September. Yeah, they're all the same. So I don't understand that. All the colour schemes are different, but the actual description here is the same. 16 ton, 1943, 1944 production, due late September. Unless they've just copied that from their advertising and the kit was actually due in late September of last year. I don't know. Yeah, there's certainly a typo there, which is an easy one to make if you're looking for this kit. It's 2108, not 2018. 2018 is so easy to write, isn't it? So that's the instructions. We've got I'm not going to get it all out. There's a bag here of all the string, got the fine and the heavier line to do all those cables that I've showed you. We've got our decals here. We've got lovely call outs there for the labels, that, you know, the big sign to say what it was and who made it or whatever. I don't know if Fry's was the manufacturer. Strattonworth, they may have been a manufacturer. I don't read German, so, or can't read German, so I say. But we've got lots of placards and stuff there as well. And then we've got a bag of chain, lots and lots of chain. Give you an idea of scale. Here's a knife up against it. So you can see it's pretty fine stuff. So let's have a look at the sprues. So starting off with sprue A, we get 2 of these. I do like the way Takom does this. It's easy to see from a distance. So we get 2 of these. This is obviously our sprues with our wheels on and everything. And there's obviously been a lot of slide moulding going on here, because these big gaps in the flat sprues are generally a clue that there's slide moulding going on. So yeah, let's have a close look at these wheels. And yeah, very nice bolt pattern on them. Very, very nice. And the wheel rims. I know what you're thinking, I'm going to pick up on that in a minute. Got some pulleys here. And that's why they're slide moulded, because they've got the actual pulley moulded into them. So they're very, very nice. Very neat indeed. And then another load of pulleys there, and once again you can see they've got the lovely detail on them. Then we got all these gears here, and they've kept the sprues away from the actual teeth. If you look, what they've done is they've put the sprue on the surface, which is a great idea, other than they've done the same on here as they did on the AMX 13. If you look what they've done here, the sprue could have been on the outside edge of the rim, but it's not. What they've done is put it onto the surface. So you've now got to look at, instead of having to clean a sprue nib off of the outside edge of the rim, you've got to clean it off the front edge. What the difference is there, what the benefit is, I don't know. Unless you could just hold it on a flat sanded surface, I don't know. And then they've done the same here. You see, you've got the sprue is actually on the surface of the wheel rather than on the outside edge of the rim. They don't matter because that's actually inside the tyre there. Now on these here, you've got the actual sprue. If I can get this to focus, you can see the sprue connector point. It doesn't want to focus. The sprue connector point is actually on the rim of the pulley, and it goes over into the inside of the wheel. So that's going to be a hell of a clean up job on that one. I don't know why they couldn't just put the sprue connector points to the outside. Okay, on here where you've got them outside the teeth on the gears, which is nice, and the same here. So you can see you've got to sand the back down, and it says you're having to clean the front up. But they've done it on these as well. Here you've got the sprue connection point is on the front of the pulley rather than just on the edge, and again there. But it looks like at least those don't actually go over onto the, over into the wheel itself, so that'll just be a clean up on the edge by the look of it. So it's going to take quite a bit of clean up. So that's sprue A, you get 2 of those. Sprue B, you get 2 of these as well. So these are the main bogies by the look of it here. Again, I say this in every view, feels quite oily. And then we've got some supporting columns and stuff. Mould seams are down to a minimum, which is nice. Hardly any mould seams on here at all. So a little gentle clean up with some of these floor sanding sticks, which are absolutely great. Just get in there on the edge. What I do if I'm restricted, I do this. I cut the end off and then I can get in there and just gently rub the seam away without risking putting a flat spot on there. But yeah, very nice. Whatever that is, it's nice. And then this is a weird one here. We've got these, I don't know what they are, but they're actually, if you look, they're moulded, and the sprue nibs are on the outside edges. So that's nice. They've kept the sprue nib away from the detail on there. Well, it's almost like a motorcycle barrel. That dirty on my finger is coffee. Oh dear, look what they've done there. Oh God. Here we go. These 2 parts here, you've got no detail on the back face at all, no sprue nib or anything. Turn it over. Details on the front face, and they've put the sprue nib on the front face. Now there's no reason why that sprue nib couldn't just go to the outside edge. I don't know why they've done that. But there we go, yeah, it's all very nice, all very flash free, as you'd expect for a brand new tool. Very, very fine parts. It's going to look very, very nice. Here's sprue C, and we get 2 of these. So there's some more fine metal framework, and then we've got those that's those jacks that go on the outside of the supports to take the weight off the wheels when it's actually in use. These are the pivots that go underneath the gantry on the ends. Then we've got the that's the beam axle. There should be a leaf spring here somewhere, or 2 leaf springs should I say. Some very nice bolt detail in there. It's nice, very nice. I need to build this because it's so unusual. So it's going to be so fun building something like this. And this sprue here, we're going to get one of these. This is sprue D, and there's the main gantry, and that's obviously the. I'm thinking that's the top of the gantry. Then yeah, tiny little ejector pin marks in there, which are all raised, so they'll sand out lovely if they need to be taken out. And here again we've got ejector pin marks on the insides. Outside detail is lovely. Just looking there, I think have we got welds in there? No, we haven't. I would have thought we'd have had welds in there, but we haven't. You can see it's very, very clean, but no welds. There'd be nothing to add some if you wanted to. Probably drive you crazy, but never mind. And then these are the bottom parts of the gantry that the actual end support sits on, or the gantry sits on. Yeah, very nice. It's almost like a Meccano set. And then finally we've got this one, Sprue E. I think we only get one of these. So there's that one again. We can see there's been some slide moulding going on here. So we'll start off looking at those. Those are lovely pulleys, really, really nice. Really, really nice. Again, they've got the, sorry guys, I keep hitting this camera and it shakes. They got the sprue nib on the outside again, but it looks like it just stays on the outer rim. And then we've got that end cover for that electric motor. I don't actually recall seeing, oh, this is the body of the motor. So that's going to need a little bit of a clean up, but they've at least kept the sprue nibs away. Oh no, they haven't. Yes, they have. They kept the sprue nibs away from the cooling vanes. So that'll need a little bit of a clean up. We got some more gears there again with the sprue connector points on the back. There's the main hook. I haven't noticed any sig marks or anything yet, which is pretty cool. There's the towing eye for it. Not sure what these are. BCS Takom, that's what you want to do. When you've got a part like this with ribs on a diameter, put the sprue nib on the joining area. But when you've got wheels, keep the sprue nib on the outside edge, please, in my opinion. Another pulley there. Wow, some mega sprue attachments on that one. Looks like they probably had some flow problems with the mould. Yeah, all very nice, all lovely and clean, all fresh and flash free. And some bits and pieces there. I haven't seen the leaf springs for the suspension. So where are they? They're on sprue B. No, I thought we had some leaf springs, but we haven't. So anyway, so there we go. That is the Takom Fries Kran, 16-ton Strabo Kran, or road gantry crane, and that has been a review by me, Nigel, from Nigel's Modelling Bench, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did enjoy it, please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, and lots and lots of stuff going on at the moment, lots and lots of builds, lots and lots of reviews, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.